What's going on, everybody? And I'm Mrpokedex, and I'm bringing you back for more Showdown, Pokemon Showdown. If you don't know what this is, it's online battling. So basically, it's like Wi-Fi type thing, but it's free. So it's awesome. Just go on PokemonShowdown.com, and then you'll find it. Anyways, so right now I will show you a best out of three. Best out of three Showdown matches, and yeah, against this guy named or girl named Graced. So let's get started. This is our first match. They're all random battles. I get a Skitty. He gets a Rhyperior. I go for Fake Out. He flinches. Then he heals with Leftovers. I go for Sucker Punch. He goes for Earthquake. I go for another Sucker Punch. And then he or she goes for Earthquake. Since his or hers design is a girl, I'll call his or her a girl. I go for Water Spout, taking his Mothim all the way down. She uses Roost. I go for Ice Beam, but since she used Roost, Ice Beam was not super effective. I go for a Hydro Pump, takes it to 9 HP, or 9% I should say. Then I go for another Ice Beam, and then he switches out to Jigglypuff. I go for Water Spout, takes it down to 21%. Then I go for Ice Beam, taking out her Jigglypuff. Then she goes into Steelix. I go for Hydro Pump. Hopefully, I keep not missing. That makes sense. He goes for Close Combat on his Hypno Top. I go for Water Spout. He goes for Stone Edge, gets a crit. I go for Ice Beam, takes out his Hypno Top. I thought it was a sweep by Wailord right now, but no. I wanted to give him a chance. And I don't know. Anyways, so I go for Haxorus, go for Aqua Tail. He goes for Air Slash. I go for a Earthquake. I was playing dumb because I thought had this game in the clincher. Because I had my Wailord and I had like 4 other Pokemon. I didn't know he had a Volcarona though. That's the thing. So I switch out to my Burmy. He goes for Bug Buzz, does a lot of damage. I go for Protect, just to stall. And he goes for Air Slash, takes out my Burmy. I go for Minoritic. I don't know. I'm not good with 3rd gen, sorry. And then I go for Hidden Power Fire. Yeah, Hidden Power Fire. And I'm choice, so I have no choice but to go for that. He goes for Fire Blast on his Volcarona, and it takes out my Menetric. I go for Excadrill, hoping to get a Rock Slide, but no, it's faster. And then of course it hits. And then he takes out my Wailord with Bug Buzz. But that's quite alright, people. He won the first match, but let's see who won the second. Well, you can see, but still. Anyways, she has a Cacturne, and I have a Girder. She goes for Drain Punch. I go for Bulk Up to set up. And then Sword Stance comes out of the Cacturne. I go for Drain Punch, takes his Cacturne out. Then I get my health back. He goes into Rhydon. Then he switches out to Dialga. And then I go for Ice Punch, takes it all the way to half. Then he misses Draco Meteor. And then I go for Drain Punch, takes him out. This is a sweep, by the way, by Girder. And then I go for Rhydon for a Ice Punch right there. But then he goes for Earthquake, doesn't do enough. He goes into Hariyama. He goes for Ice Punch, almost, but not yet. He almost kills me, but I go for the Drain Punch to get my health back. And then he goes into a Azumarill, goes for the return, does not a lot of damage. I go for Drain Punch, does a lot of damage on his Azumarill. I go for Mach Punch to take out his Azumarill. So far, it's a basic sweep. And then I go for Mach Punch, and then whatever. Anyways, so I go for another Bulk Up to do an overkill on his Rhydon. And then I go for another Bulk Up, but guess what he does? He goes for Stone Edge, and he gets a crit, so I'm like, shit, okay, now I have to actually attack. And I got an awesome sweep by this dude. Oh my god, I loved it. Okay, I don't want to show you the winner of this battle, cause, yeah. So I'll pause the video, and then I'll come back to you guys. Alright, so she starts off with Cresselia. I have Grovile. These are random battles. I go for Leech Seed. She goes for some move I can't remember. I didn't see. I go for Hidden Power. It's Hidden Power Fire. She goes for Ice Beam. Takes a chunk of damage on my Grovile. Then I go for Endeavor. He goes for Ice Beam. She goes for Ice Beam and takes out my my Grovile. Then I go into Motham. She goes for Psychic. I go for Bug Buzz. Takes out. Ooh, I thought it took it out there. Oh no, the Leech Seed takes it out. Sorry. And then she goes into Torchic. This Torchic took like so much pain out of me. Oh my god, it pissed me off. Okay, so he gets Speed Boost, right? So then it's faster. Now I use Fire Blast. Takes out my Motham. And then I go into Owlsliff, I'm sorry. Thought I could tank one of its hits. Go for Psychic to do some damage. And then he goes for another Protect. I'm like, stop freaking trolling me, dude. Like, just battle. And then he's like, well, I need to set up. Well, do that. Like, seriously? You already have half special defense, or how much whatever. And then he goes for Substitute. I take away his Substitute with Psychic. He got 4 times speed right now. He goes for Hidden Power. Why would you go for Hidden Power, not Fire Blast? Anyways, he has a Pumptar. I have Grass Knot on this, Owlsliff. So that takes out his Pumptar. He goes into Azurill. I go for Thunderbolt. It doesn't do a lot, because I just realized that it was normal type. See, it's one of those things. It looks like a freaking water type, but it's not. Anyways, I go for Toxic on the Hoppip. He goes for Double Edge. I go for Leech Seed here, just to troll him, basically. He goes for Double Edge, takes out my Hoppip. Not like I cared. I go into my Mischievous, and then I go for Calm Mind, knowing that it couldn't do anything, because I knew I was choice, because it kept on using Double Edge. So yeah, I was smart there. Anyways, so she goes into Pig Knight. I go for Shadow Ball. She goes for Head Smash. Does a lot of damage, but also gives recoil to her Pig Knight. But I go for Shadow Ball, knowing I'm faster, and takes out his things. And next, she has a Nidoqueen. I go for Shadow Ball. Does a lot of damage. She goes for Thunderbolt. Does nothing. Practically nothing. I go for another Shadow Ball, and that takes it out, people. I'm the winner of the 2 out of 3 battle. So I hope you'll enjoy, guys. Let me know if you've ever done a 2-on-3 battle like this, and if you want it lost. So yeah, if you want to battle me on Showdown, then follow me on Twitter, Mrpokedex on Twitter. Check on my channel. There will be a little indication on my banner where it says Twitch, and then Twitter, the Twitter sign like a little bird. Click on that, and if you have Twitter, and if you don't have Twitter, then get a Twitter. Okay? Okay. Anyway, so bye. Oh, and I might post a Pokemon Heart Gold Randomizer Nuzlocke tonight, so make sure to check that out. And guys, I'm 1 sub away from making my big ass video, my 5-hour long video. So guys, do it. Do it. Do it. I just need 1 more subscriber and you get a 5-hour video. Okay? So, bye. Don't forget to click that like button if you enjoyed. So, bye 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 bye.